Hello, my love, and welcome back to the Energy Expansion Podcast. Today's episode is going to be a little different and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I just wrapped up an impromptu Instagram live on a set of topics that I've been meaning to share with you for months, and you're right now going to get the real unfiltered conversation about some things that I am really passionate about and a few things that I'm really looking forward to and cannot wait to bring you along. There were breakthroughs that were flowing in this conversation, some really big ahas and insights. I share with you that this week I'll be heading to a massive 5-day in-person Master Practitioner Certification. I have all kinds of feels, mostly an insane amount of excitement. And the fact that although this is happening in San Diego, where I live with my family, I am going to be fully immersed. I'm going to be staying on site and I will not be going home. I also share with you how I'm applying the learn one, teach one philosophy to really integrate the transformation. And then, really, the main part of this conversation is us talking about the easiest, most authentic way that you could be making more money right now. It's all about affiliate and referral marketing. I'm pulling back the curtain on how companies literally pay me and can pay you too. That's like the big thing that I want you to get here, to talk about products that I love, software that I already use and recommend to my people. This was actually initially sparked by me realizing that it's time for me to purchase a paper planner for 2026. That is so crazy, but I always do that. I always make sure that I have my tools, resources, calendars, planners for the next year by the end of November. I want to be really dialed in. And so I bring you into this. I give you some ideas on how you can dive into this journey for yourself. I share some real numbers. My absolute favorite software of all time. It's an all-in-one platform. It's where I run my entire business for the most part. I want to use that term loosely because there's a couple of different softwares that I use for very niche things. But the one that I use more than anything else, it's called Kajabi. And right before I went live today, I was really curious, and they have paid me $12,800 and I think $56. It was basically just shy of $13,000 over the lifetime of me being a member and an affiliate with them, which is about 4 to 5 years. So that's really, really, really exciting. I share some other numbers. I share some other tools and insights, all with the intention of providing massive value for you. And more than anything, I really want you to see what's possible. I love this conversation. I feel like it's incredibly empowering, and I hope that you do too. So without further ado, pull up a seat, maybe grab your notebook, and let's dive in. Happy Monday, gorgeous. I started off today the way that I start off every Monday, which is by going live inside of the Energy Expansion Academy, which is my 4-month signature group coaching program. I love kicking off every week, bright and early, 9 a.m. with the women there. And there were a few things that I was sharing there on that live that sparked inspiration of things that I feel like you'll enjoy, find helpful, supportive, inspiring, interesting. And so I wanted to bring those here. First and foremost, as I was sharing with them, I was kind of looking ahead at the week. I do this every week. I highly recommend that if you don't have a strategic and energetic practice of, for me, it's a blend between my paper planner, which is one of the things I'm going to talk about with you today, my paper planner, as well as my Google Calendar. I like to just look at the week ahead. What is required of me? What is being asked of me? Where would it make the most sense? And where would it be the most beneficial, the biggest contribution to focus my time and my energy so that it creates a win-win dynamic, win-win-win. I win, you win, we all win, all the way around, personally, professionally, What do I got to do as a mama? Where do I want to make sure that I'm showing up for my hubby, for my people, one-on-one clients, paid clients, like the women inside of EEA, and then also here for my greater community, our DKC Soul Fam. And so as I was looking ahead, first of all, I want to know, do you have a regular, consistent practice of looking at your week? I actually call this being with my week before it even starts. This is so supportive. It has me wake up on Monday morning feeling clear, excited, inspired, grounded. So if you're not already doing this, please borrow this from me. So that was one thing I wanted to share. But as I was looking ahead, I'm extra excited. I feel like every week, no matter what, there are things that I see, there are names on my calendar, there are events that I'm going to, there are sessions I'm leading that have me feeling so freaking lit up, so grateful to be doing this work. And this week, the thing that has me feeling really excited is that I have a normal week, personally and professionally, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then starting Thursday morning, I am going to be in Master Practitioner Certification land, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 days of an in-person immersion to dive really deep into everything that I'm learning inside of the quantum ripple effect. QRE is the acronym, Master Practitioner Certification. Some of you might know that this is actually my second time going through this level of this certification, but I'm doing it through a completely different university, school, program, different person I'm learning from, and I'm loving it. And so this week feels really big. I'm pretty certain, when I say pretty certain, I mean like 100% certain that the version of me next Monday will look and feel very different than the version of me today. I love the version of me today, and I'm also excited to see what comes through, what emerges, what insights and transformations I get to experience. And I also get to help facilitate for others on the other side of this experience. So I'm sharing that here because I have every intention of bringing you along for the ride. My plan is to do more live videos on social media, just like I'm doing right now. And then also sharing inside of stories. There's a theme or a concept known as learn one, teach one. One of the greatest ways to really fully integrate and embody what you're learning in real time is to teach it as quickly as possible. Have you ever heard that before? Learn one, teach one. And so I'm really excited to bring you into that. I want to teach you things as I'm learning them. I did this in another certification that I was in many years ago where I was doing these like end of the day debriefs, and I have every intention of doing that this time around, especially because, oh my goodness, fam, as a mama, and not just a mama, but like a mom of 3, this feels like a stretch. And I am also patting myself on the back because I decided to do something that is requiring a lot of my family, and rightfully so. And it is the best, most aligned choice. So this immersion is happening in San Diego. If you don't know, I live in San Diego. And so I could have easily said, hey, don't include me in the Airbnb. I'm cool just to stay at home, and I'll wake up every morning here at my house, and I'll get my people ready, and I'll get myself ready, and I'll drive there, and then I'll drive back, and I'll do mom mode and wife mode and all of these things. But something in me said, no, Dani, it is so important. Even if this is only a 25-minute drive from your house, it's important that you are fully immersed in this experience. And so it's going to be work. Like, it's not going to be easy. I'm going to be learning a lot. It definitely feels like it's going to stretch me. And when we're not working, I'm definitely going to be in staycation mode. I don't even know the address of our Airbnb yet. And I've got to figure that out because I'm going to drive there in 3 mornings from today. But I'm pretty sure it's a little closer to the beach, a little closer to the coast than I live. And so I am planning on going to the beach, getting my toes in the sand, going to get some like body work done, at least 1 or 2 massages, maybe a facial. We'll see what I can squeeze in the early mornings and in the evenings when we wrap up. So that's what's ahead. I wanted to share that with you because I want to bring you into that. But there's something else that was on my radar, and it's reminded me of a conversation that I've been meaning to have with you here. This is an important conversation This is a conversation that's going to make you money. So if you're here right now, stay here or plan to come back. If you're watching the replay later, I need you to pull your seat a little bit closer, grab a notebook, grab a Post-it, something to remind you about this. So this was all sparked because right now, this is the time of year when I order. I think I said this at the very beginning. I'm a paper planner person. I'm very analog. Like I love tactile. I want to touch the things. When I read a book, sometimes I'll read it using the Kindle app on my iPad. Really prefer holding things. And I have been a paper planner, pen to paper kind of a gal for as long as I can remember. Let me know, are you a paper planner person? Are you analog or are you more digital? And I actually use both because I rely very heavily on Google Calendars for my business. So I'm a little bit of both, but this is the time of the year when I order my paper planner for the next year. This is so wild to me. A piece of me has a little bit of resistance to this, but the other piece of me is really excited. The fact that my family and I, like definitely personally and also professionally, we are already starting to book up the first 6 months of next year. There are 3 things on the calendar in January, like 3 different weekends that are booked. There are 2 things in February. There's 2 or 3 things in March. My birthday is in April, like so many things. And so I need my planner here. And so I went to their website today and I realized this is the first year. I look for this every year. And here's where I'm going to open up a new loop. The rest of this conversation is about affiliate and referral marketing. Fam, I've been meaning to go all in on affiliate and referral marketing forever. And I'll tell you why in just a second. I have this saying. I say, referral marketing makes the world go round. Let me know, drop an emoji, say yes. Let me know if you agree. Referral marketing makes the world go round. I've never heard anyone else say that, but what do I mean by that? And it might be my human design. It might be the way that I'm wired. It might be my Enneagram. I don't know. I hope that every single person watching this, I hope that every person in the world feels this way. I don't think that's the case, but there is literally nothing better on the planet, in my opinion, than being able to generously talk about things, products, services, people, places that you love. You say, hey, here's this thing that I genuinely love, this thing that has made a difference for me, this thing that brings me joy, this thing that saves me time, this thing that makes my life better in massive or even seemingly small ways. And I need you to know about that. It's in my DNA. One of my gifts is I'm a connector. I love connecting my favorite people to one another. A lot of you know this. There might be people who are live now or watching the replay and like you're in each other's world because I said you and you, there's some magic that needs to happen here. It's like an intuitive and an energetic thing. And I also get so excited about things that I love. It's so funny because this is my all-time favorite sports bra. I just got this brand new color. And I was getting a lot of questions. I have it in 5 different colors now. And I would be online, like on Instagram stories, talking about something unrelated. And I'd get DMs about, oh my gosh, like I love that top. What is that top? So I shared about that top. And now I'm so curious, how many of you have this sports bra? One of my clients came to my house last week and I was like, oh my gosh, like she was wearing the green one and I was wearing the white one. And so it's just like some of the smallest things like that. But this makes me so happy. Like I don't wear regular bras anymore. I wear this one. Part of that is the fact that I've lost 17 pounds in less than 2 months. And so my other bras don't actually fit. And this is just comfy. And so I digress. So I'll share about these things that I absolutely love. And then I get paid for sharing about them. And so this paper planner company that I love, I have been looking, I'm going to like see if they emailed me back yet. Every single year, I look to see if they have an affiliate program and they don't. And so they didn't, they do this year. So I just applied to be one of their affiliates and it made me think of you because I want to really strongly encourage you to think about what are the things that you love, that you already talk about, that you already recommend, and I want you to go to the websites of those places, of those people, of those services, of those products. Maybe they're actual physical products, maybe they're digital products. And I want you to see if they have an affiliate program. How do you know that? Typically, if they do, you're going to scroll all the way to the very, 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 very bottom of the website. And there's like all those little options and links you can click on the bottom of a website. That's how I found this for the company that I love. For the first time ever, I saw affiliate. So I clicked on it and I became an affiliate. Some companies promote this a little bit more. And so upon signing up or ordering their thing, you'll get an email invite, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Affiliate marketing is the most cost-effective way. It's really the most desirable way for companies to have their things marketed, because essentially it's word of mouth. And so the leads that come in from affiliate marketing cost way less than any commercials or advertising dollars or whatever it might look like, ad campaigns that they do. And so companies love. All right, love, real quick pause because I have to tell you about something that is truly life-changing. If you've been in my world for any amount of time, then there is a 99.9% chance that you have heard me talk about Energy Expansion Academy, which is my signature group coaching program where I teach the exact tools, rituals, mindset shifts that helped me create a life that goes beyond my wildest dreams and has transformed the lives of hundreds of women that I've had the honor of serving. And for the first time ever, it is now available as a self-paced experience. That means you get to move through this powerful transformation on your own terms, in your own timing, and in full alignment with your life. This is for the woman who's ready to shift her energy, elevate her mindset, and finally become the most confident, fulfilled, and successful version of herself. Without the hustle, without the overwhelm, and without the second guessing. If you've been feeling the nudge to join us inside of EEA, then this, my love, is your sign. You'll find the link in the show notes or just DM me EEA on Instagram and I'll personally send it your way. Now, let's get back to the episode that you came for. Love to pay you and me when we share about their stuff. And so I am an affiliate for so many things, honestly, for as many things as I possibly can be for, as long as I actually love and believe in those things. And not to toot my own horn too much, but toot, there's nothing wrong with tooting your own horn. For a lot of the places, mentorship programs, specifically programs that I'm an affiliate for, that I like really truly believe in, I'm a top affiliate for those things because I have cultivated what is known as the know, like, and trust factor. A lot of people, I hope everybody in my DKC Soul fam, I'm talking about you, knows that you can trust my recommendations. I have companies that reach out to me every week, multiple times a week via email and on social media, asking me to promote their things. I will not promote your stuff to my community unless it is tried and true and I've used it and I like it and it made a difference for me and I believe in it. And because that is my standard, like, I think my people know that. I might have said that before, or you might be able to feel that from me. And so I only promote what I actually believe in. But all of that being said, I want to invite you to start looking at what would you talk about anyways? Where are you referring your people to? Specifically with my industry, my niche, my line of business, the things that are the most lucrative for me are, trying to think of a couple different things. My favorite software have always been like the programs that I use to host my business. First and foremost, and I get asked about this a lot, like, where do I run my business? If you have access to any of my courses, my programs, Energy Expansion Academy, Magnetic Business Academy, Magnetic Speaker, the 21-day Magnetic Money Activation, we have Momentum. There is another one in there that I'm forgetting about. The courses are stunning. Like, when you get access to them, you have lifetime access. You have a portal that you can access from your desktop, from your phone. And a lot of people say, where do you host your courses? They're beautiful. I use a piece of software called Kajabi. I'm obsessed with it. Like, it's so funny because I was having a Zoom session with a colleague of mine, someone who I love and admire, and we're going to be doing some fun collaborations in the very near future. We met in real life earlier this year. And just a few weeks ago, we were chatting on Zoom, like just the two of us. It was so fun. We were together for almost an hour. And the way that our conversation was unfolding, she started talking about a platform that she uses to run her business. And she was singing its praises. And I was like, I gotta stop you. She didn't say the name of it though. She was going on and on. I was like, babe, I gotta stop you. What are you talking about? And she goes, I'm talking about Kajabi. And I was like, I know. That's what I thought. I also use Kajabi and I freaking love it. And I go, you're an affiliate for Kajabi, right? And she was like, no. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? How are you not an affiliate? So like on the call, I had her, because this is just like the way that I work. I forced her. She wanted it. She said, thank you. She thanked me for encouraging this, but I had her sign up to become a Kajabi affiliate. It's known as a Kajabi partner. I'm logging into my Kajabi right now. Oh, it's going to text me a code. Hopefully this comes up. I want to give you accurate numbers. Like, I don't just want to dance around this. So, and this is one example. I actually pulled up my QuickBook reports from the beginning of last year to today. Affiliate commissions have contributed to $9,600 inside of my business, not just in 1 year, but over the span of a little less than 2 years. So that's roughly $5,000 a year. And that's, I mean, what difference would that make for you? An extra $5,000 a year. For some of you, it's not a big deal. For some people, that might be what you make in an entire month. Like, brands are just giving me money for talking about them. And I'm sharing this with you because I want you to have people throwing money at you for opening your mouth. I feel like it's so crazy if you're sharing about things. And I also treat this so seriously that when I want to buy things, I 100% of the time ask myself, do I know of anybody who's an affiliate for this? And then I will reach out to that person and say, hey, babe, do you have an affiliate link? Because I'm going to buy this thing and I want you to get credit. If someone can get credit for my investment, like, I want someone in my world to benefit from that. I don't just think about this for me. Like, how can I share Amazon links? Amazon pays me, wait for it, don't be too blown away, roughly $20 a month, which, if you know anything about the Amazon commission structure, your girl Dani was slanging a lot of Amazon links last month on a monthly basis. To get paid $20 through Amazon, they pay like a fraction of a penny on every sale. Not a whole lot, but it's $20. Like, how great is that, right? And so it's not just about me making money, but I am actively trying to find out, can I buy this thing from someone that I love to make sure that they get credit for it, right? This is the affiliate referral economy. This is the way that my brain works. And I want you to train your brain to work this way too, if you have that desire. This is freaking iconic. Let me know if you want the links to anything that I'm talking about today. As soon as I have been approved for my favorite paper planner, I'm going to start talking about it a ton here. I've been using it for over a decade. I love it. If you want a great paper planner, I'm so happy to share about that. Kajabi, I'm a huge fan of Kajabi. If you're looking for a platform, like an all-in-one platform to run your business, and you're curious about trying Kajabi, let me know and I would love to share my link with you. And now, most of the time with affiliate links, it benefits you tremendously because you get extra bonuses and incentives versus just going to their website. Like, companies, because this is the most cost-effective way for them to market, they want to incentivize and encourage people like you and I to promote their stuff. Are you with me on this? There is so much money to be made, and it's the most fun, easy way to make money. Are you with me? I'm so fired up. I can't believe I've never talked about this in this way before. I talk about this sometimes inside of my programs, but we've never had a conversation quite like this in this space before. So I brought up my Kajabi partner program. There are different tiers. I think you can join Kajabi for as little as like $69 a month. They always have like different entry level things. There's also a $99 one, something in between. I pay $199 a month for Kajabi, which I am so happy to pay. Please take my money. Your all-in-one platform makes my life a billion times easier. Like I get so excited when they charge my business credit card $199 a month. But here's the kicker. They pay me a bare minimum of $200 to $300 a month as an affiliate. So it's a wash. I'm technically not paying for their services. They're paying me to use their services and market their services. Are you with me on that? Like, the math on this brings me an immense amount of joy. Now, on a month like this, my next payout that's going to happen on the 25th of this month alone is $505.60. I'm getting paid over $500 this month alone. They pay me several hundreds of dollars every single month. Here's the thing that I really wanted to look up for you though, because it blows my mind, and I would have given you a lesser amount because I can't actually believe this. I have been an affiliate for Kajabi for 4 to 5 years. My lifetime earnings are $12,853.74. You guys, my favorite piece of software has paid me nearly $13,000 since the genesis of me using it and talking about it. They have paid me more for marketing than I have paid them for their life-changing software. What? $12,853. And if I'm being completely honest, like, this is blowing my mind, but I know for a fact that Kajabi has paid other people, other top affiliates, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I would not be surprised in the least if there are multiple people, dozens and dozens of people who Kajabi pays $100,000 to on an annual basis. There are people whose entire careers are literally just affiliate sales. So this felt so big. This was inspired by me finding out that my favorite paper planner company is doing an early Black Friday sale. And I thought to myself, I am going to go and I'm going to order my planner. And then I'm so obsessed with it that I'm going to talk about it. Let me see if they will pay me to talk about it. What do you know? For the first time ever, they used to have a referral program, but it was clunky and I didn't like using it. And they actually have a real true affiliate program now. And so that's what started all of this. And then it got me excited and wanted me to remind you to look at, what do you love? I get paid monthly from Kajabi, from the podcasting software that I use, which is called Descript, from Buzzsprout. There are a few of my favorite companies who have programs, certifications that I stand by, that I love, that I get paid out on a monthly basis. It's really, truly amazing. There's a particular brand that I worked with over the summer, and through my marketing and my sales efforts, I was able to generate just shy of $100,000 for that brand. That brand alone, one brand, in the span of 8 weeks, I was able to generate them almost $100,000. And then I get paid a massive chunk about that for just literally talking about things that I love. And again, I'm sharing this with you because there's so much money floating around with your name on it. And it's so much easier to make than I think you realize. And so I wanted to breathe life into you. I want you today, if you're all in on this, I want you to make a list of your favorite products, services, programs, software. What are things you use every day? Like, literally, I brought up QuickBooks, that's my accounting software, because I wanted to see how much money have I made in the last almost 2 years through sales commissions, affiliates. And I was like, oh, 9,600, that's not so bad. As I was logging into QuickBooks, I'm like, oh, I have an affiliate link for QuickBooks. Everything you use that you love, not everything, but like 95% of what you use and what you love and that you would recommend anyway, those programs, those softwares, those brands will pay gladly. They will gladly pay you. They will gladly throw money at you for talking about their stuff. So make a list of all your favorite things. Notice what websites you go to and start sharing those things. And know that there are people like me out there who want to click on your links. I want to click on your links. I want to know what you love. I want to know why you love it. Okay. So happy sharing, happy affiliating, referring, making money. I love you. And we'll see you on the next one. Mwah. All right, my love. How are you feeling? How fired up are you right now? I hope that you're already making a list of everything that you love, everything that you already talk about, everything that you want to share about, and that you take powerful action to put this into play, to actually use this. Affiliate and referral marketing have been the easiest, most fun ways that I have added extra money into my business, and I want that for you too. So whether it's your favorite software, a life-changing product, or a program that has maybe changed your life, start thinking, who do I get to talk to? Where can I share about this openly and generously, authentically from my heart? And if there is anything that I talked about today from Kajabi, which I'm a huge fan of, I will share my personal Kajabi link, which will get you some extra bonuses. It'll save you even more money. I will share my QuickBooks link, which is my accounting software, a few of my favorite things. In the show notes below, I will share the things that seem to be community favorites all around so that you can check those out. And of course, as always, if you loved this conversation, it would mean the world to me if you shared it. You could take a screenshot and tag me wherever it is that you show up on social media. And I always, always, always love to hear from you. What has been your biggest takeaway? Let me know, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.